we had this huge engaged audience that was using our service. They were downloading our apps on a variety of different devices, whether it was connected TVs, mobile phones, tablets. And we thought, maybe there's an opportunity to actually let third parties bring in their channels and their services onto our platform and leverage their programming, just like we'd been doing with our own service, to help them build incremental business on our platform in a single unified experience. So in December of last year, we actually announced a program called the Streaming Partners Program, where we're allowing third-party channels and services to come onto our platform, integrate their subscriptions into our unified, simple experience, leveraging our billing, leveraging our customer service, and leveraging the hundreds of devices that we're now supporting. And we've had an excellent launch with that. We had Starz and Showtime, Acorn TV. We also have had a variety of different traditional networks and media companies come on board with SVOD services that they've created, like we just recently launched History Vault from the History Channel, or we have a service from Comedy Central that's doing very well, or one called Tribeca Shortlist. So that's been the evolution we've been going through, and we're seeing, our customers are really loving it. As this business is evolving, people expect a great quality of streaming, and they expect a reliable quality of streaming. There was a time when digital video was sort of, a complement to your primary TV viewing experience. Now it's becoming a major component of it. And, I still remember in the early days of cable when the cable would go out, or it would get bad. And you were okay with that experience, but it's been a very long time for any of us to have our cable go out unless there was some major weather issue or to get really bad reception. People have grown to expect that their TV works. And as we're moving from QAM to IP, consumers have that same expectation. So again, we've invested a lot of time and resources in building a best-in-class capability to stream video to all of these devices in a very reliable way.
How are they sort of managing the potential channel conflict there? Are you seeing that yet at all? Or?
It's hard for me to speak for them.
Yeah.
I don't know how they're thinking about it. The way, in my conversations with most of our partners, what they're thinking is, this feels very incremental to them. There's, 20 million plus households out there that aren't currently served by traditional pay TV providers, 50 to 60% of which have broadband. So you're talking about a very large group of people that simply aren't being served. I've read research that says that's going to grow somewhere around 35–40% between now and 2018. So simply accessing all of these customers that are unaddressed, you were one of them. I think that opportunity, based on most people's calculus, is exceeding any risk of they weren't really using it, so they might turn it off for a month or two until a new show comes.
Yeah.
Though one thing I am saying to partners, and we're seeing it, we've learned it with Prime Video, is in the new environment where the barrier to entry is much lower, but the barrier to exit is lower, the need to refresh content more frequently is much higher. So the bar in terms of creating great TV shows and having great movies is rising.
How many SVOD services are now in the program? And
we have over 30 services currently.
Okay.
And we expect to launch dozens more in the coming months.
Okay.
So you're going to see a lot of services coming onto the platform this year. This morning we actually announced, or NBC announced, that they are distributing CISO, which is their ad-free, comedy-centric, over-the-top video service. They'll be distributing through our platform in the not-too-distant future. So we're really excited about that, and I'm looking forward to watching all the Saturday Night Live clips without ads. I think that's going to be super exciting. Recently we also launched an SVOD service with the History Channel called History Vault, and that's been performing very, very well. And we're very excited about what's to come. A year from now, I think you will continue to see, proliferation of digital video services. There'll either be expansions of traditional broadcasters and cable networks, or a whole new set of networks. And I think what you're going to see is more and more time move to IP-delivered video content. And people are going to have more choice about the types of shows they want to watch.
What about advertising? Would we see some of those, more of those new video services that you just mentioned be advertising-based, subscription-based, both?
I think it will be both. I think that some people want to pay a premium and not get ads, and other people will say, will enjoy those ads because I'm paying less for the programming. And I think providing consumers choice will be the right decision.